Hey guys, nice to see you again. I have myself a new PC. This is a Lenovo Legion. This is the Y720T. It has the GeForce 1070 video card inside. I've been desperate for a new computer for a long time. The YouTube videos have been, as of lately, they've been really kind of taking off, so we're getting a lot of good traffic on the channel. And as you guys know from my videos, I've been trying to improve my video quality as I go and as I learn, so I'm hoping this guy's going to help me out. So while I'm getting this guy unboxed, set up, and it's doing all of its Windows updates and everything else, I figured now's a good time for a chat, talk about what's going on with the channel, some of the things I'm working on, and well, let's just get you guys caught up. Hey guys, I am Paul. Welcome to Where Nerdy is Cool. If you're not a subscriber already, consider mashing that button down there and becoming one. I don't want you to miss any of my videos. So that said, the PC that I purchased is still doing updates. It's downloading about 4 gigs of updates from Windows right now, so I have a little bit of time to chat with you guys. First of all, let me pause right here and I'll pop open the side of the case and you can see what this computer is all about. Okay, now that we have it out of the box, let me go ahead. There's a nice tab here to unlock. Push the button, and there's the insides. And let me get this zoomed in a bit here so you can see a bit more. Okay, so this thing has on board, this has a 7th generation Intel i7-7700. So that's this guy here, running at 3.6 gigahertz. Not a bad looking heatsink and fan. You know, I would love to get some of the aftermarket ones, but one of the things that they say is that with Lenovo boards or other proprietary boards, they may not seat correctly, so I'm just going to leave well enough alone. There's our 2 8-gig pieces of RAM there for 16 gig. Of course, we got the GeForce 1070 video card. Power supply. Down here you can see that's our little Wi-Fi adapter, so we can use Wi-Fi. And under this little heat sink here, that's a 256 gig solid state disk. And then over here's our hard drive, and we got the optical drive here as well. So looks like a pretty clean setup, and lots of room to add additional hard drives or anything else here. So not bad at all. All right, let's button it up, get it loading Windows, and that'll probably take quite some time. So that's the guts of the system. So as you can see, I mean, this should be a pretty decent computer to, well, compared to what I have right now anyway. My laptop is dying. That thing is 5 years old. So this should be a real kick in the pants for all the work I do in Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2018. So it was just sorely needed. It's not quite the powerhouse that I would have liked to have purchased. Would have loved to have got something with much more powerful card, say Quadros, tons of RAM. But whatever, for right now, with the budget I have, this is what I could afford. I'm enjoying making these videos. I'm getting a lot of great comments and feedback from you guys, encouraging me to make more, so this will work for right now. So speaking of the channel, let me give you guys a little bit of update what's been going on. First of all, we've had well, for me, again, I'm a little channel, so I've had many new subscribers, and that's huge for me. I mean, my stats are way up. I've got over 20,000 lifetime views now, and back in January, I think we were at 13,000. So again, thanks to you guys. I appreciate you guys, you know, following what I do, you know, watching the videos, and, you know, leaving me comments. I've got a lot of great comments, actually on Instagram and Facebook of all things, where, you know, some of you guys have reached out and said, hey, like what you're doing, keep it up. So I really appreciate that. One of the things I did recently is I created a Patreon page. So if you're active on Patreon and you know, you wish to you know, patron me, please feel free to check out. I'll have the link in the description below where you can find me. Essentially, you know, like a lot of the other content creators, you know, every little bit helps. You know, for example, you know, the PC upgrade and the cameras and the lighting and such and the videos. You know, what I'm trying to do is trying to, you know, fund myself to get better equipment. I would love to be able to, you know, pick up someone part-time that could help me with the editing part, because that's the slowest part. But, you know, small steps. So if you can help, great. If you're not on a Patreon, and if you just want to throw me a couple bucks here and there, there's a link on the homepage. where you can donate via PayPal. So like I said, whether it's, if you want to throw me, $3 for a cup of coffee to pat me on the head for a good deed, or if you want to throw more, that's fine too. I appreciate whatever you want to do. And then the other question a couple of people have asked is, so, how busy is your channel going to be? How many videos are you going to do? What's your plan, Paul? And quite honestly, I would like to be able to do, one per week. The slowest part, of course, right now is the editing. I have all kinds of things to talk about, but the hardest part is the editing is, I want to do a really good job. I want to make sure that it's interesting. And so that's one of the things I've been working on, improving my skill set there. The other problem I've had has been a lot of my videos, obviously I've done here in my shop in the basement. I live up here in Maine, and it's been a very cold winter. And it seems like every time I'm in front of the camera, the furnace starts up. I have many video outtakes where I've done some really great monologues and only to be interrupted by the furnace starting up. Or the other thing is, last week I adopted a 4-month-old kitten. He is extremely active. My 1-year-old cat adores him. So there's been I should run the blooper reel, because there's been a couple times here where I'm here talking to the camera and both of these guys go flying across the desk. So very entertaining, but makes for some creative editing. So that's the goal. I'm aiming for weekly videos to the channel. Again, this new PC is going to help me out quite a bit, because when I was doing the work on my laptop, which it's an i7, but essentially once I had all the video editing done, just to get stuff rendered on that laptop was taking an hour and a half. So that takes forever. The other question people have asked is, hey, what's coming up? What are you going to be working on? You've posted a couple pictures on the We're Nerdy at School Facebook page, which if you're not already liking, you should. Also the Instagram page too, We're Nerdy at School. I have 2 printers in boxes that I haven't unboxed yet, and I have another printer that is in need of an upgrade, and those will be the subjects of upcoming videos. But I'm not going to tease you, I'll tell you exactly what they are. So one of the printers that's still in the box is from Printed Solid that I purchased from them, and it's their CR10S. And Printed Solid, what they do is when they receive these printers from China, they unbox them, they set them up, they test them, and they actually have an excellent little check sheet they have there too that tells you everything they've done. Most importantly is with the issue that's been out there with the capacitor, with the faulty motherboards, they have already gone ahead and made that repair for me, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm looking forward to getting that unboxed set up and trying that out. The other printer that is going to be unboxed soon is the TiVo Tornado. I remember a few months ago I complained that what a big mess this was. A super popular printer and a huge backlog, and where are they? So I saw that they were in stock again, so I thought, well, let me take the plunge. So I picked one up, and it arrived about 3 weeks ago. So pretty soon here we're going to get that one unboxed and get that set up. I'm really curious, because I know a lot of you guys, when you hear TiVo Tornado, you're going to ask about drivers and salmon skin effects and stuff like that. I don't know what version of the motherboard that thing has or drivers, so this is something we're all going to learn together. And I'll probably have my girlfriend put this one together because she loves green, and I think it would be a good opportunity for her to get more into 3D printing by, hey, unboxing and setting it up. And quite frankly, we need more girls in 3D printing. So I'm still working on her, but I think she'd enjoy setting it up. She may not enjoy the on-camera part, but we'll work with that. Lastly, the CR10 that I bought a year ago, that has the original Melzi board. So if you want to upgrade that to the latest version of firmware, it's a real pain in the rear end. So what I would like to do, but right now the motherboards are hard to come by, is I would like to upgrade that to the CR10 5S spec. Now I already bought the second Z-axis, so I can upgrade that portion of it. I was having problems with the Bowden tube, so I bought Capricorn tubing, which is a very slippery tube material. And while I was at it, I also bought 2 more things. I bought the Micro Swiss hot end, and I also bought the metal extruder. So essentially we're going to give this thing a complete makeover, and I'm kind of pausing on doing that until I can acquire a motherboard. So that's the last piece I need in order to do that. Now, of course, if I wanted to, I could do all these videos individually, replacing the Micro Swiss, doing the Capricorn, but I think it'd be much more interesting to do as an all-in-one video. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping to get one of those motherboards. And with that said, this thing is going to be updating and rebooting for most of the night, so I'm probably not going to hang out over here too much longer. So over here, these are where you can find us. You can find us on Facebook at Where Nerdy Is Cool, on Instagram, and of course we have our website, wherenerdyiscool.com. So certainly check those out. And again, as I said earlier, if you're not a subscriber, please consider becoming one. I don't want you to miss any of my content. We have a lot of fun over here, and there's a lot of fun stuff coming up. So that said, thanks for watching, and remember, this is Where Nerdy Is Cool.